Sorry, it's really hard to start off a video and just start talking, but I was at school and I've been going to the same school for 4 years at this point. This is my last year, and I'm waiting for the day to end like I do every day. And the kids all around me, all day long, have just been so loud and disrespectful. It's like I understand everyone's raised in a different way, and like some certain people are raised in bad households, and that just doesn't give you a right to act the way they act. I was with this guy, my age, maybe a year younger, maybe a year higher, and we were waiting for the split teacher to come split us into random classrooms because our teacher was absent. We were waiting for her to come into the empty hallway where we were and get us and go dismiss us. And one of the girls in the class next door walks by and she's like, "Hey, that teacher has been gone since fourth period and there's not going to be a lady to come split you guys. You got to go to the office and get one." Obviously, boys being boys, without any other knowledge, we go start walking to the office. That's not the problem. What the problem is whenever we were halfway to the office, we get called back, and I didn't get in trouble for this because I didn't do anything wrong. I knew I wouldn't get in trouble. But one of the boys, got mad when we got back because the reason we got called back was because a girl went go tell on us, and, she should. We left class. We broke the rules. Go tell on us, of course. But he starts saying, snitch, rat, and, screaming it and being disruptive, and, class is going on, empty doorway that leads into this class that has kids in it, and this guy's screaming. He's, screaming at the top of his lungs. It's do you have no respect? Genuinely, do you have no fucking respect? Because they're just trying to learn. And now you got to deal with him yelling. He's, yelling, snitch, rat, all this shit. And the thing is, I like that energy. Snitch, rat. I think people that treat others poorly or do wrong things should be treated like that. They should get called those names. They should be yelled at. What I don't like is when we are saying these things to a girl who is just listening to the rules. And what I hate even more about it is the next day, same teacher's absent. We get there, and one of the boys that was worried about getting in trouble because, he also walked to the office. I don't know, she said something to him, and he cursed at her. Yeah, we were having a conversation, and then he, cursed at her. We were talking, me and the guy, and then the girl walks past, and she says something about what happened the other day, or something we were talking about, and he said something like, "You're a bitch, I'm not going to listen to a bitch," something like that. It was crazy, because what people don't realize is, we're humans. We can just do whatever we want. It's sure, I have to be in school for 6 a.m. or I'm going to be marked late. I'm going to be marked tardy. But I mean, I don't have to go to that school that day. What's stopping me from walking out of the door and going to fucking Mississippi? I don't know, man. Just go anywhere. We're free. And it frustrates me that with that freedom, people choose to treat others this way. Because I have never once woken up in the morning and thought, you know what, man, I'm gonna be a dick. I'm just gonna be a dick. I know everyone has their perspective, and that's the whole point of life, is that everyone's perspective is different. And the way you're perceived is pretty much you. How you live. Because in your own mind, you're nothing. But to other people, and what you'll be remembered as, that's what really matters. And that's where all the insecurity comes from and everything, but it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, because in the hallway, people will be loud, people bump into you. Hard as shit, by the way. Pause. But, on purpose. They'll see you walking in a straight line, and they'll start walking in that same straight line after you've already been walking there, and they'll bump into you. Are we for real? And it's usually just because they're bigger than you. You can't push them back. Even if you wanted to, you're going to get in trouble. It's just not worth it over a hallway dispute. But what makes me the most upset is the type of shit I overhear in the hallway. Is because I'm walking down the hallway. Why do I, as a minor, have who's in school, by the way, supposed to be like a government funded building that I legally have to attend? Why am I hearing all this inappropriate shit? Why? I'll walk past a group and they'll be talking about, oh, my hairy coochie, my blah blah blah, and like, yeah, it's all jokes. But if we keep joking like this and normalizing this behavior, it's only gonna get worse. Cause this shit's so frustrating. It grosses me out. Like, to see these young children talking about themselves this way. Cause I know, I mean, I'm trying to say I'm a child and I'm a grown man at the same time. I just said I was a child, now I'm bringing up the fact that I'm older than these people. But 17 is a lot older than a freshman. And people don't realize that, because freshmen are like 13 or 14. It's so weird seeing them talk about their genitals. Like, no self-respect and no respect for the people around them. That's the problem, really. That's all I really have to say. But, like, this shit just frustrates me. I wish I had more examples to talk about, because it really does just frustrate me so much. And the worst part about it is I can't just leave school. I have to have a legal guardian sign me out, and I don't have access to that right now. So, if I could drop out on my own, I would. But I can't. That's why it's so upsetting that my peers act this way. It's because I have to put up with them. And I understand, in life, there's going to be people you have to put up with. But if you're someone who says that when someone is talking to you, if I'm telling to you something like this, and you're like, oh, well, there's always going to be people you got to put up with. I know! But the difference between this is that in school, you're not getting paid for your time. If it was my own job and I had shitty coworkers, and I put up with them, it's whatever. Not everyone in the world is great. Most of the people are bad. That's the problem. But I'm getting paid for it at the end of the day. But with school, I'm getting disrespected by these people that are like I would view as like a little sibling. Because, like, sure, he's my size, but he's not my age. He's just a dumb little kid. You want to know how I know? Because I was a dumb little kid when I was his age. I know this is the area where we're supposed to grow and develop the most, and hating your past self is kind of proof that you're growing at all. But, like, I feel like these people haven't grown since they were 5. Why are we acting this way? Fucking, like, it genuinely pisses me off. And then, like, a freshman or sophomore, if you point out what they're talking about as being nasty and say don't talk about that, call you a bitch. Because, I mean, you're being a bitch. You are. You don't have to say that. But if I'm asking you to stop talking about stuff you're not supposed to be talking about in school anyway, and I don't want to hear that, because I don't have to hear that, you shouldn't be able to just turn around and threaten me. And then if I say, okay, fight me, swing first, they won't fight me. They won't. I've had that happen. I told someone to swing first on me. He didn't. He didn't. He just looked at me and he laughed. And he kept talking shit. It's pretty crazy, right? And I know I'm not the most intimidating person ever. You probably can't tell from this video, but I'm pretty short, pretty small person. But it's just so frustrating that they can say these things to me, and we are viewed as equals. It's stupid, because if a teacher hates you for that rest of the year, your class is just going to suck with her. Because what are you going to do? Go to the office and get her fired? They're not going to fire her. Because you are just a student. They have 1,500 students. They got, what, like 50 teachers? It's easier to just tell the student to stop being difficult. But that's the worst part. This behavior, all this inappropriate talk, all these, boy, I'm tough, I'll beat your ass, I'm tough. If a teacher hears someone saying it, they don't correct them anymore. Because it's normal here. I mean, like here, this area, my state, where I'm from, it's normal to act this way. And that is depressing. Very depressing, because I'm not gonna lie, I love it where I live. It's beautiful, the cuisine. Oh, man. I'd love to have a peaceful life here, but I can't do that, because I need other people to work and have a job and shit like that, which I'm fine with. But, like, if they could just think before they speak. Just be nicer. Because it's getting frustrating. And This is going to sound like some school shooter shit, but what people don't realize is that I could kill you. We're humans. We're not going to come back. We're not going to respawn. This isn't just the way of life. Okay, someone gets eaten, no big deal. We have emotions. So, why are emotions only this crazy, powerful thing whenever my emotions cause me to go shoot up a school? Why can I get disrespected by these people for 4 years straight who I don't even know, who have no right to disrespect me? Nobody sticks up for me, especially the people who are supposed to. And they don't help me. And they treat you unfairly. The people that are supposed to be protecting you are the ones treating you unfairly. So, like, what am I supposed to do? I'm literally helpless. You ask them to stop messing with you, and they laugh at you. You ask the teacher to get them to stop messing with you. Hey, we're not going to tattletale. We're not in 5th grade. We're not going to tattletale. Something I heard a teacher say, by the way, today, in a different class. Not to me, to another kid. She was kind of tattletaling. But, I mean, if someone's breaking the rules and they're telling them, do something about it. You don't got to write them up. You don't got to give my assessor anything serious. But, like, correct him. It's just so frustrating. Because they pick and choose when to apply the rules. And I hate that. A lot. Like, I hate it a lot. If you listen to this, I appreciate you. I mean, like, I really just made this to just say shit. Because I'm not going to lie. When I try to talk to other people about it, it's just complicated. Because then you got to take into consideration their feelings, their thoughts on the matter, and all that shit. But it's easy to just let it all out. To just talk. And that's what I want to do. I really just wanted to talk. So, if you read this, or you see this, say what's up. And I'm assuming everyone here is a human, besides the bots that kind of just view the video automatically and don't comment. But if you comment and you see this, be a better human. I'm calling you out. All those times you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, and I'm guilty of it too. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you think you could just be a jerk to people? No! You can't! Because you're going to meet someone one day who's going to be on the worst side of the bed. You woke up on the bad one. The one he woke up on was covered in molten lava and spikes like that AI-generated shit. Like, what bed would you rather sleep on? Sorry, I'm getting off topic. But, like, you're going to meet someone one day and you're going to talk shit to them and they're just going to pull out a gun and fucking kill you. And you're dead. Because you decided to talk shit and be an asshole. Okay. One less person like you to worry about. So, like, real spill, though. When I wake up on the wrong side of the bed like that, and I want to talk shit to people, I just restrain myself. And I wait. And I'm mad. And then I wait. And I go take out my frustration on something else. People that aren't living. And what frustrates me even more is that whenever people take out their frustration of the world on me, I don't even deserve it. Well, what did I do? Because I told you to stop talking about crazy stuff in the hallway. And, like, if this was an isolated incident, I wouldn't make a whole video about it, crying about it. Because that's probably what people are going to say. I'm just crying, being sensitive. But, holy fuck, man. Like, shut up. It's so taxing. Every time I call people out for doing stuff that's in the wrong, or just being annoying in general, or being a nuisance, they just tell you to shut up, and you're the one getting isolated from the group. I know I tried to end this off, but when you get me started ranting, I just switch from topic to topic. I have a really hard time waiting my turn to talk. But yeah, no, I can't say anything. But they was fucking with the janitor, I think. Like 2 years ago, they was messing with him. He was like sweeping up. This is gonna sound like some shit out of a movie, but I swear this happened. He's like sweeping shit up. And like they deadass dropped the paper right by him, by the trash can. The trash can was right there. And the school custodian was right next to you too. So not only you're just... I understand it because schools are corrupt. And they don't take everyone seriously, and that's not right. Everyone should be equals like they say. But you're disrespecting the school grounds, the school custodian, and the building. And your peers. It's like, bro, just throw it away. And I know I've said this a lot, but the worst part about it is you could just choose kindness. And it would be the same thing. It'd probably be even better for your life. if you just chose kindness instead. It's same, it's free. You know, I say that all the time, but I was having a post-game interview with him after he cursed at that girl, and I was like, hey, you shouldn't have said that. You crossed a line. Like, she crossed the line, and I'm cutting out a lot of stuff from the conversation here, but what was important was, he said, well, she shouldn't be in our business. And I said, well, this is a public place. We're at a school. It's everyone's conversation. It's a public building. They can hear us if they're in earshot. It's their conversation. If you want to have a private conversation, you know, you could do that. That's all fine. But, like, if he was talking to me and someone... Because he was talking to me when he cursed at that girl. But if someone said something about what I said, I would just say... I would just start talking to them like a normal human being. I wouldn't curse at them or turn around and get angry. And I know everyone's got a different home life, but I mean, I grew up with a terrible home life, and I don't treat people that way. I just don't want people to feel like that. And I guess maybe I am just different, and maybe I should be isolated because I don't want to be a jerk to people 24/7. But it's whatever, man. It's just getting to a point. Because if these people would just be humans. Just be humans. Because I feel like everyone's just putting up an act nowadays. We're all just worried about what we want to be perceived as. And I don't care about any of that. Which definitely makes me an odd person out. But I'm not going to change who I am for these people I don't know. And if they're going to be disrespectful to me for who I am, and I can't do anything about it, then I guess I'm just going to have to wait it out. Until they change themselves. Because I can't change them. I can't do anything about it. It's just so annoying. So annoying. And they have the audacity to like talk shit or do all this stuff to you in broad daylight in the middle of the halls. I get you can't have a teacher watching everyone 24/7, but if I... Oh, and the cameras don't have audio. Someone told me to kill myself last year. 2 different people, actually. And they didn't have audio. So they just got away with it. Isn't that a crime or something? Isn't that, like, really illegal? I mean, not having cameras, not telling someone to kill themselves. I don't think so. Maybe if I actually did kill myself. But, dude, you wanna know what's even crazier? I said the same thing back to her, like, months apart. And she started, like, screaming and acting like I was some kind of crazy lunatic because I'd said what she said to me. I just want to be treated equal. Golden rule? I'm assuming everyone watching knows the golden rule. If you don't, treat others how you want to be treated. I treat people well. I talk to people kindly. I hold the doors. I let them borrow a pencil, give them a piece of paper if they ask me for one. It's because this is just who I am. That's what I'll do. But a lot of these people I'm giving the pencil to and giving the paper to, I know they wouldn't do it for me. So why should I have to put in all this effort to be a good person? When all these people are just being bad and getting no consequence. We need to work on the human side more. Not the social media side or the class side or the joking with friends side. Because you can be all that, but you can't be all that and live a normal life and then disrespect random people. I hate it. And there's nothing I can do about it. And that sucks even more. I tried to end this off already like 10 times, but I really just kept rambling on and on. Sorry for keeping you for so long. If you really did stay to the end, I appreciate you for that. Maybe subscribe, maybe like, comment, show your friends this video. And remember, just be a good human. Just be a good fucking human. I'm so sick of these people, man. I am. And if you're gonna watch this as like saying I'm a school shooter or whatever, and like saying I'm trying to hurt people, it's just not true. I'm not gonna hurt no one. And I said that I could kill people. That was not a threat. That was just me saying I could. Like I can do this. Hey! But I'm not gonna randomly do that. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day.